for this bootcamp because the selection process was quite tough, and we had to consider a lot of things before the final selection. So I want to congratulate each and every one of you for being selected, and I believe that you are ready to put in the efforts that will be required for you to scale through this bootcamp. So this bootcamp is organized by the Society of Petroleum Engineers in collaboration with the Growth Plug Limited. So it's a bootcamp that will run for about 12 weeks. We're going to be going through season trainings, and tasks will be assigned to you at some point. And your progress will be monitored all through the the time of the 12 weeks to make sure that we are following up with what we are learning. It's going to require your maximum participation. Uh, we don't want anyone to do it halfway. If you look at the mail that was sent to everyone, there was a condition that was attached that if you don't finish, you are going to refund. So please, this is just to steer you up and make you serious and know that we are in for serious business. So once again, I welcome you all to the bootcamp. So just give me a few minutes. I want to switch to my laptop so that I can display the slides. So just give me a
All
minute.
right.
Thank you.
No need to. We already have the slides up, Marvelous. Let's just start. So,
Okay,
this is the
okay,
agenda.
okay, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, yeah, this is our agenda. We're going to run through the safety moments, have our opening remarks, welcome address, introduction of speakers, the presentation, planning committee address, question and answer, and the closing remarks. Next slide. Yeah, so safety moments, please, if you are not speaking, ensure that you mute your mic so that we will not have noise from the background that will interfere with the presentation. If you want to speak, if you want to say anything, if you want to call our attention to any issue whatsoever, please always indicate by the reaction of raising your hands. Also, the chat box is there for you. You want to drop a quick comment. You can quickly use the chat box to drop a comment, to drop your questions, and ensure that you can still hear the fire alarm wherever you are. Even if you are using a headphone, earpod, headset, you are at work or you are in a engineering or a work environment, please make sure that you are still sensitive to your environment, even while you are on this call. Be at alert and be aware of your environment and always stay safe. So I wish us a smooth ride. Next slide. All right. So we're going to be having our opening remarks by our section chairman. Our section chairman, the person of engineer, Dr. Pringu Egbe. Can we confirm he's on the call?
Yeah, I'm on the call, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello, can you hear me?
Confirm you can hear me.
I hear you,
Oh,
fam.
yes, I can hear you very well.
Okay, so yes.
Okay, please
So we're going to have
confirm
our...
if you hear me too. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I don't know if Wilson is on this call, yeah. Hello, Wilson. Manuela, is Wilson on this call?
Yeah, Wilson is here. Good evening.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Good evening, everyone. All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, our participants, colleagues, and our young professionals. To me, it is a great pleasure to warmly welcome you all to this modern workplace productivity bootcamp. It's a transformative platform designed to equip professionals with the tools, mindset, and strategy needed to thrive in today's fast evolving workplace. In an era where technology, innovation, collaboration define success, productivity has become more than just doing more. It is about working smarter, leveraging digital tools, optimizing teamwork, fostering well-being. This bootcamp represents our shared commitment to excellent adaptability, lifelong learning, and our passion for growth. As an organization and professional community, we recognize that the workplace is changing rapidly. Hybrid work models, automation, data-driven decision-making, and sustainability now shape how we deliver value. To remain relevant, we must continuously upgrade our skills, embrace collaboration across disciplines and culture, and create an efficient creativity. This program is therefore not just another training program, it is a journey of transformation. It is part of my vision as the section chairman to create a section where young professionals will be trained not on energy transition, but on value and change of mindset. This program is going to offer us the opportunity to learn new productivity frameworks, adapt best practice, align our professional growth with global standards. I commend the organizer of this program, facilitators, and even the participant being part of this initiative. Your presence today demonstrates your readiness to change. The individual who will not only perform better, but must also inspire better performance in others. As we engage, we learn, we network over the course of this bootcamp. I encourage you to keep an open mind, ask questions, share ideas, and most importantly, take action on what you learn. To me, together, let us build a modern workplace culture on innovation, collaboration, and excellence. One that prepares us not just for today's challenge, but for tomorrow opportunities. Thank you once again. Welcome to Modern Workplace Productivity Bootcamp. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Section Chair. We really appreciate you. Since he came on board, he has been putting up a lot of very, very wonderful activities to ensure the growth and development of our young professionals, and this is just one of them. So I want to say a very big thank you, sir, for making this come alive. Thank you very much. So we'll move on to the next item on our agenda, which is the welcome address by the young professional chairperson, Wamaka Buanusi. Please, you have the floor.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Please confirm you can hear me.
Loud and clear.
Okay, so I want to sincerely welcome everybody to this maiden edition of our YP Productivity Bootcamp, a life-changing experience designed to as a vision by our section leadership, designed to help us sharpen our professional skills, build our strategic capabilities, and unlock our full potential as the next generation of energy leaders. This bootcamp represents more than just a series of sections or training for us. It is a journey of growth, discipline, and self-mastering. In an industry just like ours and competitive as ours too, productivity is not about doing more. It's about doing what truly matters effectively and consistently. To our facilitators for this YP Productivity Bootcamp and our section leadership, thank you for taking the time to pour your knowledge and experience into this community, because this bootcamp is going to, from what our section leadership just talked about, it's beyond the training section, it's beyond the skills we are going to gather. Most of us are going to be more like an experienced person on some of these tools that we are going to learn about. So your support continues to shape the future of the energy industry for us. Thank you to our section leadership, Dr. Pringle, whose vision about this bootcamp is becoming a reality today. So to every participant that has been selected, I encourage you to approach this bootcamp with curiosity, openness, and commitment. When I received the confirmation of the mails to send to all the participants, there's a sentence that said, if you don't take it seriously, that you are deemed to redeem the money paid on your behalf. So this is a line. This is just like an action for us to take this bootcamp very, very seriously, because so much have been invested in this, especially the planning committee. Lots of energy has been invested. So please come with curiosity, come with open mind. I trust our facilitators, they are going to do justice to these sections, to the series of sections that has been prepared for you. Please take advantage of every learning moment, ask questions, challenge yourself, and most importantly, apply what you've learned beyond this program. As young professionals, we are not just preparing for the future, we are actively shaping it. Let this bootcamp be a catalyst that redefines how we think, work, and lead in our respective fields. So once again, to all our 10 participants, I especially welcome you to this bootcamp, and I wish you a rewarding and impactful experience ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our white teacher. Thank you for that wonderful speech. So, in addition to what we've heard since the beginning of this onboarding section, I just want to also encourage each and every one of us. We are in the world where it's an emerging society, and we're talking about data analysis, artificial intelligence. Some people are even talking about the fact that it might take away our jobs, but it's not really true. The only way you can be secure is when you yourself, you are being harmed with some of these tools to improve your productivity. I've seen and heard of many of people, of persons that, companies run after them or gave them certain privileges and positions because of their ability to use their knowledge of digital tools to transform, the way work is being done within the organizations. And that's the idea behind this bootcamp, so as to equip us so that when you get into the work environment, you're going to be a very useful and you're going to be somebody of high value, somebody that can use the knowledge you have gained from what we are going to be showing you, or what you're going to be learning to make, to improve the productivity of your work activity. So please, let's take it with all seriousness. And I believe the sky will be our starting point. Thank you very much. So we'll go straight to the introduction of our facilitators. So we want to introduce to you the people that you are going to be interacting with during the course of this boot camp. So, and they are from the Growth Plug Limited. The Growth Plug Limited. So next slide, please. All right. So our first facilitator is no other person than Wilson Obeneme, who is the CEO of the Growth Plug Limited. Wilson Obeneme is a consultant in the energy sector, specializing in digitalization and production. With over a decade of experience, he is the CEO of the Growth Plug Limited, a company that focuses on business process optimization, software solution, development, and training, all aimed at preparing organizations for the future of work. Previously, Wilson served as the global implementation lead for low-code, no-code software development at Shell, where he supported operations across 32 countries, coordinated 300 digital coaches, and enabled 5,000 plus low-code citizen developers. He holds certifications from Microsoft, PMI, and Shell. Wilson is also a recipient of the UK Global Talent Endorsement and Visa, in digital technology and provides consulting services to companies worldwide. With a clapping ovation, can we put our hands together for Mr. Wilson Obeneme, who is the first facilitator for this bootcamp? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, our next facilitator, or second facilitator, next slide, please. Yeah, the second facilitator for this bootcamp is Emmanuela Odiete, pardon my pronunciation, who is also a data analyst with the Growth Plug Limited. Emmanuela Odiete is a data analyst at the Growth Plug Limited, where she helps business turn raw data into meaningful insights for smarter decision making. With expertise in Power BI, SQL, Excel, and Python, she specializes in building interactive dashboards, automation reports, and uncovering trends that drive business growth. Emanuela has hands-on experience in analyzing sales, finance, and customer behavior data. And she is passionate about simplifying data storytelling for both technical and non-technical audiences. Let's put our hands together. Round of applause for Emanuela. Thank you very much. Thank you. And our third facilitator is Godwin Ona, who is a power platform consultant at the Growth Plug Limited. Godwin Ona is a power platform consultant and trainer specializing in power apps, power automate, and SharePoint solutions. He helps individuals and organizations streamline processes and embrace digital transformation. Let's also put our hands together for him. So these are the facilitators for this bootcamp. They are going to be interacting with us as time goes on. Without further ado, we will go straight to the presentation by the Growth Plug Limited. You have the floor. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Good to be here and excited to be here. First, I want to say a big thank you to Dr. Pringle, who is someone I've known for a while now, and his vision for the SPE community and the YPs is just truly remarkable. And when we started talking about this event and planning for it, he just shows that excitement towards making sure people pick valuable skills. So I want to say thank you, sir. Thank you, doctor. It's a privilege to be doing this with you and the company to be running this bootcamp. So thank you. Also, thanks to the YP chairperson and the entire planning committee, Ella, Marvelous, and Stella as well. Thank you for this opportunity. And yeah, we're here to make sure that every participant leaves with adequate skills, not just awareness, not just knowledge, but properly skilled to go into the world and do something transformational. Yeah, and quickly, I'll just run through my slides. I don't know if you can see my slides yet. Please confirm if it's visible. Let me try again. Can you see my slides?
Yeah, we can see your
Yes,
slide.
we can see it.
All right, thank you. I will go through this quickly because much has been said, and we'll just run through it. So quickly, just to introduce you to the Growth Blog as well. Welcome once again to the program. So who are we? What do we do? Who are we? So we are an IT and business consulting company. We're focused on organizational productivity using simple tools and techniques. In the industry, for those who have been there and those coming in, you'll notice that there are lots of things that can be better. And I think that was one of the things that drove the vision to create an organization that really helps other businesses and our industry really get the best of what they have. And having done this across like different countries with Shell and some other companies that we consult for, is just fitting that we help also build the next generation of engineers and professionals within this community and organization SPE to just make sure that they are well equipped. So this is what we do. quickly, like I said, I'll just go through this quickly so we can maximize our time. We provide IT solutions, we provide business consulting, and then training services, right? So we usually say this is the entire spectrum of productivity. Is not just about the tools, but also highly ingrained in it is the people. We're very concerned about the people. And that is why for us, this is quite holistic. It's a holistic digital transformation of businesses, processes, people, products, and everything, tools, everything coming. And that's what we are really into. We also help businesses understand where their data sit, get clarity out of their data, get clarity around what they want to do. Because productivity is not just about being efficient, but it's also being effective. And effectiveness is your ability to know what to work on at the right time. And that's the kind of ideology we are propagating. So this is going to be a very transformational program because it's not just the tools. You will master the tools, but you also learn how to think in an optimized manner or in a very productive manner for yourself and for whatever organization you work with. So we're building an ecosystem, a very integrated system that will handle every aspect of productivity from clarity to results, which is something we pride ourselves in, and we are here to impart that knowledge as well to all the participants. Why we do it is because we genuinely believe in every individual and every organization to perform way better than they think they can perform. One of the things we enjoy the most is when we go into companies and then when we train people, at the end of the day, they realize that they can do things they never thought they could do before they joined the program. And that's the kind of results we're also looking forward to in this program. Yes, you're young. Yes, you're just done with school or even just early part of your career, but that should not limit your ability to deliver on a global scale, not a local scale, not just a national, but internationally. And so that's the kind of mindset we're coming in with, and that's the kind of drive we want people to have. And we genuinely believe in every participant, everybody who will be going through this program. We know they have a lot to offer, and we're here to help them offer those things. We're also here to serve as a missing link. A lot of training programs, unfortunately, do not impart as much as is expected. And so people still leave one way or the other lacking certain skills. And that's what we're trying to bridge here. That when you go through a program, it's not theory, but it's you being really a master of what you have learned and use that knowledge to solve real life problems. And that's why really you have to say thanks to Dr. Pringo and the team for being so visionary to bring this program at this point so that people can really build the right skills and use them to solve problems. And then finally, the people, the tools, like we talked about. So AI, you will use them, automation tools, visualization, data analytics, all of that comes into play. Software development using low code, you will learn all these things. And even the new concepts in the world of solution development that most people are not even aware of. The good thing is because of how vast and how well we update ourselves, we'll get to educate you on these things, and it will definitely set you apart from the rest because you would have picked up skills that are required globally and not just within your space, but it can be used across board. We already talked about our people, but I would like to just add one more person to the team. She's our head of people and culture. Her name is Otombong Isong. She's on the call as well. So she will also be one of our facilitators. And what she'll be doing, because like I said, the program is not just technical. We also have the 4 C's of soft skills, or the 4 major soft skills for the 21st century, for those who have been following some of this analysis. And part of what she'll be doing is bringing part of that, the communication bit. How do you communicate effectively if you have an idea, not just within your peers, but internationally? How do you communicate? And she has a lot of expertise within that area, and she will be our 4th facilitator. So you will not just be seeing the 3 of us that are very technical, but she also comes in with that experience that will truly make this a worthwhile experience for everyone participating in this event. So what's in for you? You probably have seen this, but just to reiterate again, here are certain things you will get out of this program. One, you will develop your digital productivity skills, and these are skills for today and in the future. I always say to people, when you apply for a job today, nobody asks you if you know how to use Excel or Word or PowerPoint, because the assumption is everyone should know how to use those basic tools. The tools we'll be introducing you to are the tools that should be basic in the next 4 or 5 years. People will not ask you, do you know how to use them? They will assume you know how to use them to be effective. And your ability to learn them today will set you apart in 2, 3, 4 years. So even if with AI, you're not scared of losing your job, just like Marvelous said, but rather you know you're well equipped to actually deliver at a standard at an international level. The next thing you'll be learning is enhanced professional skills for career growth. So we're not just all about the technical stuff, which is a huge part of what we're doing, but your ability to take responsibility and say, hey, we want to build a solution and we are going to build that solution. Those are the kind of things we expect from you, for you to gain over the next 12 weeks, where you can confidently say that I know this, I am responsible, I want to build something, I'll go ahead and solve that problem. Which is something, to be honest, we're lacking nowadays. People don't take accountability, but you will also go through this process and you'll pick up that skill and that confidence to go ahead to solve problems. The next thing is your critical thinking skill and problem solving acumen, very critical in today's world. What will set you apart is your ability to do things that not everyone can do. And the ability to do that means you need to be someone who thinks critically, someone who is interested in solving real problems, and it will bring all the opportunities you want, which is what we want for every participant. Also, real life projects, right? That's what we'll be solving, not just hypothetical problems, but you'll be working with people, you'll be thinking, you'll be ideating. And who knows, maybe your solution can be something that will transform the industry one way or the other. It might be the seed that will lead to something bigger. So I really want you to not just come with the learner's mindset, but also come with the problem-solving mindset to realize that, I want you to realize that the world might be looking out for the solution that you start building with this program. Is that serious? Is that important? And I hope we are really excited for that challenge and that opportunity. And then finally, you expand your professional portfolio. One of the things you realize when you go into the job market is, as much as you are young and all of that, people still look out for what have you done beyond just your academics, or what you're asked to do if you're a young professional. And from my experience, and I can say this boldly, that one of the things that has helped me in my career is my ability to showcase my portfolio beyond what I learn and just my everyday job. And this is a good opportunity for you to build that portfolio if you don't have it. You don't need to be 20 years in the industry to have a portfolio. And one of the things we'll be doing in this event is to make sure that you have something tangible that you can use even beyond your immediate sphere to access opportunities and do wonderful things. So coming into the program, we wanted to really just share high level what it's going to look like. I know the participants will be curious in terms of what are we going to be doing over the next 12 weeks. Well, this is just a snapshot and it's going to be quite interesting. So you can see what we're doing every week. Today, which is week 1, is welcome onboarding. We'll be setting up things for you, which I will share in the next slide. From next week, which is week 2, we go straight into app building, the bootcamp. We're going to start learning how do you start putting ideas together in a simple way using modern technology. After that, we go into the automation bit. We then go into Power BI. I think some of us might have heard about Power BI, but trust me, you will learn remarkable things that will actually help your knowledge with it. Week 5, we get to look at AI, how to use AI for development, and some other tools which we'll bring into the mix, other modern tools as well. And then from week 6, I think for me, this is the really exciting part where you actually start solving problems as a group, as a team, working with people, and then coming up with remarkable solutions. We'll do that all the way till the 9th week, where we test run your solution and just see how it works. And then the SP team will speak more around the grand finale, but it should be the 10th week. The 11th week, we'll just do a post-program review with you as well, because like I said, we don't just want to dish out information, but we want to make sure you learn something. And if you have feedback for us, we're a learning organization, and we'll be more than happy to get your feedback. And then we close out the event on the 12th week. Some of the activities that will be part of this program is you'll be working with some experienced industry mentors, people who are also quite conversant, people who have worked on different things. We're working together to make sure that happens seamlessly. So that's something we hope to bring in. Another thing we would really encourage, it's not mandatory, but I think we'll talk about this when we start the event, is to really share what your development with others online. It might look irrelevant, but it is very much needed. While going through my profile, he mentioned that I have the UK Global Talent Visa. And one of the criteria that helped me get it was my public activities. They saw that I was already participating in conferences, sharing knowledge. So you don't know where some of these little things can get you. So I will encourage you, like we said, we'll encourage you, not necessarily mandatory, but encourage you to have fun with the event, share your knowledge with other people. And then as part of the event, the week 10, there will be this voting system to vote your solution. So we're also adding a bit of gamification because we believe in learning and having fun while learning. So there will be a bit of gamification where people can review what you've built and then vote for it. So that's going to be another interesting part. And I hope you're truly excited for that, because it's an opportunity to show or to get support from people just beyond the immediate program. So one of the things we'll be doing, I think this is almost, we're almost done with the slide. So 3 things we'll be doing to set up for you as part of this program. The first thing is your profile. So to access the platform we'll be using, all the tools, we need to create a user profile for you. Maybe on this call or maybe after the call, Emmanuel and team, maybe we'll just get all the names of the people so that we can create special emails for them, because you will need those emails to log into the platform, to have all the tools you need, every single thing from Microsoft. Because of our licensing with them, we can provide that for you. So that's the first thing we'll do. The second thing is to create what we call the environments for development. And we're also just handling that in-house, and we'll share that information as we start next week fully. And then the third thing that as part of the setup is we have a platform which we as a company, we heavily invested in to develop to help learning. The platform makes it easy to organize resources in one place and to make sure that everything we need is in one region. So that is the platform official channel of communication. It has your chat like WhatsApp and all of that. So all that feature is there. And you have to sign up to have access to it. But this is what the platform will look like. We already have your resources in that platform waiting for you. So when you sign up and you come to the platform, you can, even depending on your drive, feel free to start watching some videos, because we've already uploaded quite a number of resources for you to get started with for each week. We've organized things for you. There are also articles you can look at, and we'll be adding more resources as we go so that you have everything organized in one place. And you will be having 3 groups spread across the 10 participants. We've already created that whole setup within the platform. So I will share the link for us to register, because links and everything, communications will be going through that platform, going forward. If there's a need, then we can have an alternative WhatsApp. But for us, primarily, that is the platform. It's a new platform, by the way, so we'll also appreciate your feedback, because we want to make it easy for people to really host events and courses like this. I think that's the main thing. And that's what we have. We look forward to having an amazing time with all the participants along with the SPE team. And Marvelous, I think I'll hand over back to you at this point. But feel free, if anyone has any questions, let me know. But I'll drop the link to the platform in the chat so that participants can sign up and get access to the resources. Thank you. And I look forward to an amazing program. Back to you, Marvelous.
Thank you, Wilson. Thank you very much. What a wonderful presentation. We appreciate this. So we will just we'll take the planning committee address, and then after that we can open the floor for question and answers.
Since Wilson has a hard stop for 7, although I know we'll be done before then, I think we can take Q&A now. Then after Q&A, I would take the planning committee updates.
Okay. Yeah. So let's. If you have any questions, can raise your hands.
use the chat box or unmute your mic and speak. Okay, Shama is saying, can you go over the slide on the next steps? My network flopped. So, Wilson, I think he's talking about a particular slide where he talked about what are the activities involved. So, if you can speak with the mic, Shama, so that we can understand your question.
Okay, yeah, good evening. Please confirm if you can hear me.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, so I'm talking about the slide where he shared from the part of signing up, dropping our emails, and using the platform. So I didn't get that. I had a bit of network glitch there. So from this part where he said he's going to get our names and emails and register, something like that. I didn't get that part. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, Wilson, will you answer that question?
Yeah, good. Yeah, in terms of the platform, I've just dropped the link in the chat. So feel free to sign in. When you sign in, I'll also drop the link to the event. You can, I think when you look at all communities or in communities that you see the YP event, but I'll drop a direct link. Yes, that's for the community. But what will happen is also I'll get your names, the 10 of you, your first name and second name, and we'll create your Microsoft profiles and then send an email to you with your password. So that's the next step we're going to do. We'll get the names from Marvelous and the team, set up that, set everything up, and then send you an email with your login details, which you will use on Monday, right? But you can also drop questions on the platform when you sign up, and then we can take your questions from there. Any communication, just drop it there. Somebody will respond. But I think that's the main thing. We'll get your emails and then create a profile, send it to you via email to get started. I hope that's clear, and I hope it answers your question.
Okay, yeah, good reaction there. Okay, so the next question said, good evening, thank from Florence. Good evening, thank you again. Are we going to get a calendar with dates and time? So I guess this person is asking about the schedule of events. So yeah, Wilson, you can answer.
Oh, yes, we will. When we come on Monday, everything is just because we have an hour for this welcome call. So that's why we didn't share all of that. But when we come, you'll see that. Another thing we wanted to check, by the way, is currently our first event or our proposed time, and Ella, I think we agreed to ask this to the participants. So we have a proposed time for Monday morning, right? For the very first bootcamp, Monday morning from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. There will be breaks in between, right? Or rather from 10 a.m. 10 a.m. start time. That's the time we agreed to start. But we also wanted to check with the participants, would you prefer a morning session or an evening session? And we have an opening for Monday or Tuesday, right? So that's something we agreed we're going to check here, Marvelous, right? So maybe this is a good opportunity to quickly get that confirmation from the participants. So we have more or less 4 options: Monday morning or Monday evening, Tuesday morning or Tuesday evening. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you can, if you know you want Monday morning or Monday evening, Tuesday morning or Tuesday evening, just specify in the chat box so that we'll just take a poll now. So if you want Monday morning, put Monday morning, Monday evening, Tuesday morning, Tuesday evening. Okay, people are dropping their comments in the chat box now. Okay, so I would like to get from the 10 of you so that we'll have a fair
selection of the session to be used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 persons have responded. Monday morning. Yeah, somebody's asking the evening session. The evening session will be something from 3 p.m. downwards.
Yeah, I'm just dropping the time for that. I'm just dropping that.
Okay.
And it won't, we'll be taking breaks in between, by the way. We won't just go 4 hours straight. And we have some catch-up calls again. So the program usually per week is 4 to 6 hours. Some sessions will be 3 hours on a Monday or Tuesday, depending on what we choose, and then 1 hour later on during the week. So there's always a 1 hour follow-up during the week. But I think the priority is nailing down what time works best for most people, at least, for a start. So you can see the options there.
It's like 3 persons prefer Monday morning. Chijioke preferred Monday morning. Ekene Monday morning. And Florence Monday morning. And then we have Shama Tuesday evening. Oji will go Tuesday evening. And I think Florence will prefer Tuesday evening. Florence, do you prefer Tuesday evening? Because you were asking for the time. Briggs prefers Tuesday evening. So we're having a tie of. Okay, Florence said Monday morning. Okay. Monday morning. Ejiro Gene prefers Monday morning. So it's like, so that's 8 persons responded now. Monday breaks Monday evening. So it's like majority chose Monday morning. So Monday morning and Tuesday evening. So Wilson.
So the preference for us,
Okay.
yeah, because we can only have 1 session. So if majority has gone for Monday morning, then we'll go for Monday morning. And then others,
Okay.
we have to find a way to fit in. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I think we have more guys with Monday morning, so we'll go with Monday morning.
All right. So with this, we'll start sending out the invites. So expect, we'll get all your emails, expect notifications from us. Invite for the event, your sign-in, your login details, which we'll create, and then links also to the platform where you can get resources, and for those who want to start, they can start just watching some videos and trying things themselves before we even start on Monday. So that's it from us. Back to you, Marvelous.
Okay, thank you very much, Wilson. Thank you for putting this together. I really appreciate. So we'll just go straight to the address from the planning committee. Ella.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes. So first of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining the call. I can see our section leaders, our section chair, Dr. Pringle Igbe, and our programs chairperson, Madam Shola. Really honored and excited to have you on the call. And I also want to use this opportunity to thank you for your support throughout the inception of this this bootcamp. Needless to say, this bootcamp, the idea has been in works since the previous body year, right? That is since June. And it was something that Dr. Pringle was really passionate about. And as Marvelous rightly said, he's someone that is passionate to see young professionals grow and develop. And it's amazing to see this, actually come to reality. And to everyone on the call, I want to say a big congratulations. We had over 100 applications that we're even wondering how are we going to sort through the application, reading what everybody has to say, and picking the right candidates. But thankfully, we're able to pick the top 10. That's the special 10 of you on this call. And one thing I want to say is that this is a huge opportunity. This is the first time actually that SP will be paying an external resource person to come and train people to learn useful skills. The vision behind this by our section chairperson is that after this productivity bootcamp, most of you would be able to get international jobs because these are global skill sets, pardon me. You'll be able to get international jobs, work for yourselves, work remotely, hold multiple jobs and earn in dollars. So that's the idea behind this. And as you can already tell, a lot of investment is going into this. Wilson is not based in Nigeria. His team, most of them are not around, and we have crossed the Atlantic Ocean to get facilitators to do this. So it's something that you should really take seriously. So we would require some things from the participants throughout the bootcamp session. So the first thing is that all selected participants must rather announce on their social media, particularly LinkedIn, they have been selected for this bootcamp, right? And the announcements should follow using the official bootcamp flyer. So after now, we're going to request that you send an email to us with your recent picture, a headshot picture, by the way, your academic background. So maybe you studied chemical engineering, whatever you studied, and maybe the school that you went to, right? Or something, just a brief information about yourself that we can put on the flyer. Then after we have done that, right, we'll send it to you and you can now post on your social media announcing that you have been selected for this prestigious bootcamp, which was after out of so many applications. Then we would also share with you a designated hashtag that you're going to be using to, communicate on your social media throughout the bootcamp session. So for your progress updates, you're encouraged to make weekly updates, right? You're encouraged to make weekly updates about your learning experience. So this is going to be for 12 weeks, 10 weeks, particularly for intense training and solution building. You have mentors and whatnot. So you're encouraged to share your experience on social media. Now, this is not just important in terms of publicity. It's going to help the idea and the vision behind this bootcamp actually come to life, because when you share your progress and people on the professional space see what you're doing and what you're about, it's easy for them to trust you and to give you opportunities. But if you do this and nobody knows that you're doing this and you're not sharing your progress, what you're learning on social media, it defeats the effort, because when it's time for you to start getting opportunities, you have not created an enabling environment for yourself, to gain opportunities. Maybe you're not interested to even go into tech, right? These skills are useful even in our industry, right? And in so many other industries. So you have a wide range of opportunities and you're well positioned for that. Now, of course, like we mentioned earlier, each post should contain the official hashtag. Tag us, tag SP Port Harcourt, your YP chair, section chairperson, the SP leaders, SP account, and myself, and also facilitators too. Then we would have check-ins with the participants. So myself and my team, Marvelous, so a very lean team, Marvelous, Stella, and of course the YP leadership, where we are not going to be part of the session with you guys are the ones enjoying the training alone, but we'll check in from time to time to ensure that you're actually learning, and you're learning in a manner that is, like the bootcamp suggests, productive, right? And in case you have any issues, we're here to support. So we're just basically here as your support colleagues and your cheerleaders. So I know I'm very certain that at the end of this bootcamp we'll have numerous success stories, and it will really encourage more people to participate. Maybe next time we're going to be announcing the bootcamp, we'll have over 1,000 applications. You can imagine. So that's it. Thank you very much. Remember, we would be expecting your recent picture, your academic qualifications, and your university. So, but it may not be exactly that, but something that speaks to who you are. All right, thank you. I will hand over to Marvelous. And before I hand over to Marvelous, Madam Shola is on the call. It will be very erroneous of me not to, you know, allow her address the house because she's a very important person in our midst. She's no other person in our program's chairperson. So over to you, Madam Shola. Thank you so much for joining the call.
Okay, thank you, Ella. Well done. I'm so excited about this boot camp and what it's going to bring. I'm really, really excited about it. And I sincerely hope, that everyone chosen, will make good of this opportunity and, of course, will give back to the section that's giving them these opportunities. I heard everything you said, and I think you guys are really, really in line. And of course, maybe once or twice, I probably too will, check in. Well done, well done. And congratulations to all those that have been selected. Thank you, Ella. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Ma. So I'll hand the mic over to Marvelous. Marvelous.
Yeah, thank you very much, Madam Shola, for joining the call. We appreciate your presence. Thank you very much, Ella, for that brief address. So, just to be clear, the Ella, the details, the passport, the picture details, and all, are they going to be collected? Are you going to are we going to collect it from the planning committee, or are they going to collect it on that platform, on the platform that was shared with them?
Okay, you know what? Actually, we ought to send an undertaking. I forgot to mention this. So we'll be sending an undertaking for people to sign. Right? Don't be scared. It's just that we want to ensure you finish this program and you don't waste resources. So we'll send an undertaking, and alongside that undertaking, we'll send a Google Drive, a link to a Google Drive. So what you can just do, just upload your picture and your details, maybe in a Word document or a PowerPoint presentation. So it's easier for us to just collate. Then we would now send you or upload to the drive your flyer. So with that flyer, you would use it and announce that you have been selected.
Okay, so the link will be sent to, is it to their mails now?
Yes, the link and the undertaking will be sent to their mail. So they're expected to sign the undertaking and send back.
Okay. So I believe that is very clear.
Sign before Monday.
Monday, okay. Sign
Yeah.
before Monday. The bootcamp kicks off officially on Monday. So I believe all the instructions and they are very clear. If you have any question, you still have the floor. We want to call it a day now. This is 7 o'clock. Been here for 1 hour. So please always engage with the social media platforms. Engage with our social media platform. If you have any issue, any concern, you can always reach out to me or Ella, and we'll do our best to see how we can answer your questions and attend to your concern. Once again, I want to appreciate SP Port Harcourt section, the leadership, the YP leadership from SP Port Harcourt section. I want to appreciate the Growth Plug Limited. I want to appreciate everyone that has come together to make sure that this boot camp kicks off. I want to really send our appreciation, and we believe that the effort, the time, and the energy that has been put into this boot camp will not be wasted. We also want to appreciate all the selected participants. Without you, the boot camp also will not hold. So we are just encouraging you. Don't be afraid of whatever thing you are signing or whatever note of consecration you are giving is just to ensure that you put in your best and see the program through to the end. They say whatever is worth doing is worth doing well. So we want to just prepare your mind that you are in for serious business, and our facilitators have promised that they are going to make it interactive and they're going to make it as fun as possible so that we don't come under too much pressure. So once again, I want to appreciate each and every one of us, each and everyone that has made this boot camp a success. And thank you for coming on for the onboarding section. And I hope that in 12 weeks' time, we'll be celebrating that we now have internationally certified what's it called now? Internationally certified data analyst in SP Port Harcourt section. So please feel free to reach out to me or Ella for any issues. Without any other concerns or any other business, I think we'll call it a day here. Thank you very much for joining the call. Have a good night rest.